So today we're doing a brow wax using soft wax. So I have my setup right here on the other side of me, and I'll lean it a little bit, but I have everything set up here. Everything I'm gonna use, my disposables and all that good stuff, the cleansers, remover, all that. So I'm gonna begin with the remover. Oh, and obviously wax. So I'm gonna begin with my remover by removing any excessive oils, all that good stuff. And I'm doing the center as well because I'm actually gonna go ahead and wax that as well with the right brow. And then I'm gonna go in with some powder. I do have a disposable here with me. And I'm gonna pat that on. And then I'm gonna go ahead and brush up the brows. And you can get a lash wand for that. And I'm gonna go ahead and check the temperature of my wax. And you do that by testing it on the inside of your wrist. Just making sure the temperature is right before applying it on your client. And you also want to check the consistency of the wax as well. Okay. I'm gonna start on the bottom. You can do it by piece, or you can go ahead and do the whole entire brow. Just depending on what you're familiar with. Because before doing so, you do have to practice doing that. And you can start low and then go higher to get it correct or get the right amount of what you want removed. And then you want to get a white strip, press on, and then we're going to remove it the opposite side of the hair growth. Or I'm sorry, against the hair growth. Okay, and then you can press on and then remove any excess wax that you left on. And I'm gonna go ahead and continue on the top part. And I'm gonna go ahead and press and remove and press down. And you can use the other side of the wax to remove any excess. Okay, and since we didn't get the other side, I'm gonna go ahead and pass a little bit on the other side as well. And then the only thing with wax is that you do have to only pass it on the areas that you didn't wax before, because it can be very sensitive with your clients, because it is removing hair and skin at the same time. So you don't want to pass it again in areas that the client might be sensitive in. So I tend to only pass it once with soft wax. And then you do want to stretch out the skin as well. And press, and then remove any excess. And then we're going to do the middle part. And when I grab my tools or disposables that I'm going to use for the day, you do want to grab only what you're using. So I grabbed like 10 cotton pads, and then I grabbed like 10 sticks, because you do want to have only what you're using. That way you don't waste any product. Okay, and I'm gonna press and remove, and press and remove any excess. Okay, and then when you're done with this side, you can go ahead and continue on the other side. And we're gonna cleanse first. And then I'm gonna go in with the powder. And press the non-talc powder. All right, and then I have disposed of everything I've used up to this point. So you don't want to reuse these, and you don't want to reuse these, so I've been throwing them away and not reuse them. The only thing I'm reusing is the lash one, just because I am not putting it anywhere else, and I'm using it to brush my clients' lashes. Okay, so I'm gonna begin with the bottom. All right, and then I'm gonna get a white strip, press, and remove the opposite way that I applied it. Press and remove any excess, and continue. On the area that I didn't wax on. And press and remove and press. And then I'm gonna go ahead and remove any excess and go ahead and continue on the top. And remove. Okay, press and remove and press. And I'm gonna go ahead and remove any excess and continue on the side that I missed. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. And press and remove and press. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some remover on to remove everything, any wax residue left. And brush through. And this is the moment that I'm gonna go ahead and tweeze off any excess hairs that we forgot. All right, and I'm just gonna get a little tweezer and we'll be done. When you're tweezing, you just have to make sure that you're only removing the hair and that you're not pulling on the skin. You're only removing the hair. And if you want, you can stretch out the skin so the client can be a little bit more comfortable, because it is a little uncomfortable if you're pulling too many. And after that, we are done with our brow wax, and I normally finish off with some aloe to relieve the skin, and you can also afterwards put lotion. So definitely up to you. And this is how you do a brow wax. Thank you for watching.